talking about. Okay. I can bring more out of the
stuff. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing good. Sorry, it's taken me a little bit to get my stuff together. It's been, and I got to fix the camera. So I'm sorry I'm like late. I said I would be on about 15 minutes ago. Got my hottie here. He's
empty container behind you.
He is helping me. Hang on. I got to deal with this. You know what's so weird about this Logitech thing?
You need it to be lowered.
No, it's fine. It's fine. What's weird about it is even though I don't have.
That's where it was for the wallpaper books one time.
Okay, well that's good. Well, even though I don't have the autofocus on, the autofocus acts like it's on. Hey Tammy, how are you, girl? I'm gonna post where I am. I gotta post it for Jamie. Hey, woot woot. You guys.
Were these the books you wanted to?
Yes, I want those books. My chaos is out of control some days, and I have to tell you, moving does not work well with me. I'm just going through my own stuff. Moving. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the chat in. So I'll tell you what I have, and I may not get through all of it tonight. So if I don't, I'll do some tomorrow. I have wallpaper books. I have a lot of Life magazines, and I have some old books that I love. I still have fabric. I haven't even dealt with that. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. So what I'm going to do is I'll try to get through as much of it as I can. And then whatever I can't get through, I'll try to do tomorrow. Hey, Jamie, I was getting ready to send you the link. I have, you guys, leave that there. I've been going through so much stuff. I have so much stuff that I have not seen in a long time. Like, you know, I was a metalsmith for probably 20 or more years. Actually, as old as my oldest daughter. She'll be 30. I'm sorry. Will you do me a favor? Hey, babe. Will you do me a favor? Will you grab me some allergy medicine? Yes, thank you. So I'm gonna start with some old books that I have that I love, because even though I've mailed myself some stuff, I think I've overdone it. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. So you guys are going to get some of the best and the weirdest of me.
So let me see if I should lower it or not.
No, it's fine. Just leave it kind of tilting. It's like, hang on, let me see if I can fix it this way. Sorry, guys.
That and then lower it if you want it to be like
that. That would be way better. Can you ride with me? Hey, Miss Jude.
Is that about
Hey, Linda. Yeah, that's fine. But will you bring me that allergy medicine?
Yeah.
So I am like, you guys, you know me. I'm like definitely going through my own stuff right now. Just tons of stuff. And it's, you know, our goal is to be out of here by the 21st of December, but I have to go teach a class on the 18th. So really, truth be known, I need to have all my shizzle packed up and out of here by the 15th, which you guys, I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm just telling you, it's been a lot. Okay. So let's just start with some cool books. These are books anything I'm showing you is stuff that I wanted, and I'll explain to you why, and it may not go with you and you don't have to. It's like not a big deal. The first book is called The Color Herbal, and you'll see why I wanted it. Look at these images. So if anybody does watercolor renderings, or you just want to cut up the book, as my hottie says to me, if I want to cut, he knows it's important to me. So this is called Color Herbal, and Jamie is the moderator here for the auction. So Jamie, you want to put in Color Herbal, and we'll start it at $1. You're a watercolorist, so you'll see why we'll start the auction at $1. I got this because look at the images in it. You can just it has such great detail, and you know, I love to watercolor paint too. So I am. Yep. You got to wait for Jamie to say go, Linda, and it's an auction, so we'll start it at $1. There you go. What is the date of this? I don't know. It looks like 1983. The original was published in Great Britain in 1983. This edition was published in
Tell
2007.
me how you like it.
That's perfect. That's much better. Yep. 2007. I don't think it's a collectible book, but I think it's like a book if you want to use it as reference, as I would. That's what it is. It's a reference kind of book. Thank you,
More or
babe.
less straight down.
Yeah, it's much better. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. Jamie, just give it like a 1 minute, okay? A 1 minute, or tell people when it's 30 seconds. I'm out of my mind, you guys. I have so much stuff that I need to just let it go. And for me, I know Blake rules. He fixed my camera. You guys, he's been so great. I don't know what I did to deserve him. He has like been above and beyond. You have no idea. He's been such a cool guy. He is such a cool person. I collected it because I was using it as my reference. So, yep, he has been, you guys, he's been my rock through this whole thing. And I have to tell you, some days have been a little rocky. Some days have been definitively rocky here for me. Oh my God. If you guys only knew. If you only knew. All right. You guys, if you only knew, it's been like so stressful. I can't even tell you. Jamie, just tell me who it is, because I can't refresh. So you're gonna have to tell me who it is. But it's really a cool little reference book. You know, I think it is. And Penny, oh, awesome, Penny. Congratulations. And if you bought it new, it's $23. So there you go. Penny for $5. Awesome. You guys, I'm just like, it's like, yep. It's been crazy. Okay, this is a homemaking book for teenagers. Go ahead and start it at $1. The auction at $1. It is from copyright 1955. It's not in pristine condition. It does have all kinds of weathering and all kinds of, markings from being so old, but it is kind of a cool old book. And if you're like me, I got it to take it apart and to use the cover because I thought the cover was cool. I thought it'd be good for a junk journal. But it's definitely got old book smell. It has a pocket in the back, a library pocket. It definitely has all kinds of stuff all over it. But it's a cool book if you're a junk journaler.
Did you want these from today? The ones you bought?
There was a couple in there that I did, but I don't know. I have to look through them. Thank you. Yeah, it's a cool book for junk journaling, but it does have that musty book smell. I'm not, unfortunately, many times, many things here don't exactly, it just is what it is. The smell is for old books, smells free. You guys, I don't know why I like old books, but I do, and I'm obsessed with them. Okay, I can't handle it. You guys would think that, like, try to explain the way you feel about something to somebody. They just don't get it. They don't, at least in my world. Blake gets it, but I don't think everybody else does. And I know you guys get it because you're my peeps, but okay. Right? It's like so funny. You guys, I have been going through, I'm down at, one good thing is I'm kind of down to the wire of like my own, like what I'm keeping, what I'm letting go of. I haven't totally gotten there, but almost. And yeah, it's a deal. It's a deal. It goes, Jamie, it's yours. Oh, good for you. It's a good book, and wait till you make a journal out of it. You're going to like really love it. Okay, the next book is go ahead and start it, Jamie. Let's do it for 1 minute, so you can tell people in 30 seconds is, and it'll be your 1 minute count, not mine. Hi, Joy. And you guys can chat during this. I don't have any issues with that. Hey, Miss Liz, Linda, Joy, Jamie, Jude. This is coming apart. It is called My First Picture Dictionary. It is from 1985, but look at the pictures. They are fabulous. It is totally coming apart. It's all the pages, but it's come away from the spine. But it is super cool. And it looks like you could take it apart. I mean, it fell apart naturally. I didn't do anything to it. It looks like you could take it apart and get whole pages out because it's sewn in. Yep. So this is My First Picture Dictionary. Jamie, did your box get to you yet? Your box was like 60 pounds. Blake was like, oh, I hope Jamie has somebody to help her carry it in her house. I said, I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. Shauna, I loved your little promo that you made. I thought it's so good. Excellent, excellent. It was really good. What inspired your promo? You haven't opened it yet? Well, there's something in your box that says don't open till Christmas. So you gotta, when you fish it out in there, don't peek and put it under your Christmas tree. Awesome. Who gets this beautiful, cool book to take apart? Is that Miss Joy? Congratulations, Joy. You guys are really getting my treasures. Okay. This one's a textbook called Climbing Higher. And it is, I'll tell you what the year is. Jamie, go ahead. Start it at $1. It's copyright 1960. Look at it. It has got the best font and the best, like an old, and the pages are nice. Doesn't have too much of an old book smell. But look, I obviously got it to cut it up, to take all the pages out and put them in junk journals, but it's got some really cool things in it. So it is from look, a cow concert. It's from, what did I tell you? It's 19. It goes, the first, it's 1966 is this printing, but the original is from 1950. So it's the 4th edition. It's a cool book. I also liked the cover too. So sometimes I get books just for the cover. How many of you are like that? There you go. I just want it for the cover. That is me. I am all about the cover of the book. Sometimes I used to go to the used bookstore and I'd be like, oh, and they would laugh. And they would say like, oh, here she comes. She's coming. And I would pick out books by the cover just because I like the cover. And they would be like, oh my gosh, you're just too much. So, well, take it or leave it. That's how I am. That's what you get. That is what you get. Take it or leave it. This one's a cool one though. Some of them are old and funky and some of them are newer. I don't discriminate. Old and funky is my favorite. Joy for 3. Good for you, Joy. You guys are giving my books a good home. Thank you, girls. The next one, go ahead and start it. Start it at $1. It is the Rival Crockpot Cookbook. And now I have made this particular, used to have several. When I would teach class, I would use this as a glue book, and I'll show you why, but give me a second. It's just got, and this one is coming apart. It's just got the coolest old things in it. Just the way they've done the recipes. This one is Falling Apart. I didn't take it apart, but it would be a good altered book. I should put it in a baggie. When my hottie comes back, we'll get a baggie. But it's a really cool book. I love it. And it is from, oh my gosh, 1975. It's cool. No, I didn't take it apart. It was falling apart when I got it. When I bought it from the bookstore. Have you guys been reading that postage is actually going to go down after the first of the year? I got some notification today from Pirate Ship, which is how I ship most things. And it said that postage is going to go down on January 9th, I think. Oh no, Liz. Oh, Jude, I love old cookbooks. I love old cookbooks. Jude for $1. Awesome, Jude. It's a good one to take apart too. I didn't take it apart, but it's coming apart. All right, here is a really old cookbook. Go ahead and start it at $1. I didn't take it apart. I planned on using some of the pages, but it has got some cool pages. So it looks like somebody added, or it must have had a few other things inside of it, but like, look. I did not take this apart. I got it from the bookstore that way. You guys, we have a friend. Do you guys have friends of the library where you live? This is good. If you make cookbook journals, this is great. Also good if you make cookbook packs. It looks like it has over 500 pages in it. So it's a good, but it's totally like, look, this person who owned it loved it. They taped it up. It's called the New McCall's Cookbook. I can't even tell you what year it is because I don't even know if it has the front pages. So I have a friends of a library here, and what they do is they'll save me all the books that are falling apart, and then I just make a donation. So if I get 20 books that are falling apart, then I give them $20 because all of their money goes to buying brand new books for Hey Dana. I have to tell you, Penny, the price increase thing has done me in. Okay, no takers for my torn up cookbook. It's all good. She can come back and live with me. Okay. Let's start. This is Better Homes and Gardens sewing book. Started at $1. Jamie, 19. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to have to find the date. I have to find the date. No, why don't they make it where you can just find it? Oh, here it is. If they do, you just can't even see it. I think it says 1961. Better Homes and Gardens. I think it's 1961. Started at $1. I loved it. It's got some good illustrations in it. It's in really good condition for a book this old. Look, how to make your party dresses. Be your own designer. It's got some cool pages. Really cool pages. It's a good one. Play clothes. It doesn't have a funky smell, so some of them do, some of them don't. But it's a cool book. How many of you guys make sewing journals? I made several. The illustrations in here are excellent for that. Hey, Miss Kathy. You know what? I don't get notifications either. I do not know what's up with YouTube. Okay, I get notifications for people I don't really care to even, like I get notifications like, like a cooking channel or something that I'm not that, I need it. Joy, congratulations, Joy. Goodbye, Joy. A goodbye. I think if you look this book up online, I think it sells for like $30. I do not know what is up with YouTube. You guys, I really don't know what's up with YouTube. It's got a life of its own. It's its own thing. So I don't know what's up with it. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Oh, this is an old funky one, and I like it. Started at $1, Jamie. Reader's Digest: Success with Houseplants. Oh my gosh, you guys, it'll make you just laugh. The illustrations here are great. This is from 1979. Wait till you see the illustrations. Hey, Witchy. These are great. Now you see why I got them. They look like they're watercolor paint renderings of the plant. It's got some really nice. So me personally, I'd cut it apart, make envelopes with it, or cut these out and put them in a garden journal, or just even in my own regular junk journal. But they're definitely like watercolor renderings. My lights are terrible here. You can't look? Ha, girl, I get it. So we have we have $1. There you go, Shauna. It's a really cool book. It's a great book. It's a nice book, don't you think? 30 seconds still left. It's a good one. I don't know what it costs online. I didn't look, but I've had it for a while, you guys. Some of these are just because I kept them for the illustrations, because I myself would try to do those renderings, kind of cool. Aww. I'm happy to catch you, Jude. Guys, I've been trying to stay on track of my life, but it's not. Your typing's not working. I'm sorry, girl. Joy got it for $2. You guys, can I just tell you right now, it has been, what did I do? This morning, last night, my hottie and I were going through all of my not all of it. We've been doing it for like 3 or 4 days. All my metalsmithing supplies and packing it all up, and all the mandrels and whatever. And it's just been too much. All right, here is a Spanish textbook. If anybody likes to do foreign language book pages and you want a Spanish textbook, started at $1. Yep, I'm good. I mean, like, it's just been, will you get me a little thing to put underneath this? Because it's going to start sweating. Thank you. Thank you very much. You guys, we had torrential rains here yesterday and the day before. It's so rainy that our people still don't have power. Some water. And it's crazy. Yeah, this is cool. It's got a lot of pages in it. So if you guys like to use, and if you like any foreign language book pages, this one has a ton in it. These are also good for glue books. If anybody wants to do the best glue book ever, this would be great. I was going to tell you how many pages it has in it, but it's like 200 and 300, 400, about 500 pages. I did not find all my screens. We found a few of them. I didn't find them all. And some people, like, trees fell on their houses. It was like, yeah, all kinds of craziness. It's crazy. It is what it is. What can you do, right? What can you do? Yeah, I don't even know if my friend has power back. I talked to him a couple days ago, and he didn't sound like, I thought he had a generator, but maybe he doesn't. Okay. But I don't know, I don't know. All right, next is a food and wine cookbook. And you can start it at $1, Jamie. This has some great recipes in it. This is a newer cookbook. It's from 2003. And it has like 300 and almost 400 pages. It's okay. It doesn't matter. There's no takers. There's no takers. I'm all cool with it. Whatever works. I am totally fine with it. I am totally, totally fine. Yeah. I didn't find all of our screens. And I made Blake grab one of my plants. So have you guys ever grown an avocado tree from a seed? Well, we have. And I have this avocado tree, and it finally started making avocados. It takes like an avocado tree like 7 years to make avocados. And it finally started doing it. And I finally started making avocados, and of course it's in a pot, and we're moving, so I had to find a good home for my avocado tree. So I made him drag that in. Okay, this is a lot of 3 books. I mean, 1 cookbook, 1 really old greenhouse gardening book, which is from like 1976, and a Sunset's Perennials. Jamie started at $1. And a Better Homes and Gardens all-time favorite vegetable from 1977. So it's got some old looking, it looks like the front page is ripped, old looking recipes. I think I got this so I can make envelopes out of the, make envelopes for journals out of the big, larger illustrations, No, I don't even know if I'm going to get through all the stuff that I have to get through, but it makes me feel better that I'm getting through some of it. But last night, he and I packed up so much of my stuff, and having to go through, like, you guys, I had one of those organizers, that has like little tiny drawers, and it's like, it's like quite wide. And they're just pulling out all those little things and then having to go through them all and bag them all up and sort them all out. It took forever. It was crazy. Established avocado trees are 50 feet tall. And I know. So this one's actually a Haas avocado. Those are my favorite avocados. All right, no takers for cookbooks. The Haas avocados are my favorite. Okay, Jamie, start this one at $1. I know that the cover is really messed up. I'm going to show you why I got it. Okay, it's called the Highlands in Color, and it's from Edinburgh, London, and it's completely falling apart, but you have to look at the images. They are stellar. Let me get to them. Look, they're plates. So you could actually, if you wanted to frame them, you could. Isn't it beautiful? Just beautiful. These are like really beautiful, and it's old. I'll tell you how old it is in just a second. But this is why I got this. This was my it's really cool. And this one, you could take them out and have a double page in a journal because they're all sewed in. It's already all the way off the spine. Well, how tall is mine? Mine's in a pot, okay? Because we always thought, right, they would make some amazing journaling cards or even journaling covers, right? They're really cool. And they tell you where every place is. It's really cool. This is Inverness Castle and the River Ness. So that's Inverness Castle. Some of them, they're just beautiful. It has a lot of, for being such an old book, it has a ton of just beautiful. I've had it for a long time. No, look, there's a little deer. All right, I'll tell you how old it is. Let's see. $19.55. When you try to grow it from a seed, you have to make sure it's not a hybrid or it's not been genetically modified. Oh, no, mine wasn't. I got the seed from a friend of ours who was like all into, I have a Websters College Dictionary, and it's from 19, let's see, what's the year on this one? 19. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm assuming it's 1990 because it says in remembrance of Stuart Berg, and it'll be $3 for the first me. So no, it is definitely oh, thanks, Shauna. Thanks for spreading the word. You want the last book, Dana? It's yours. This one? It's a really beautiful. I mean, I know the cover's not good, but the images in it are really good. Dana wants the last one. Okay. Dana for $1. Awesome, Dana. It's really good. I'm telling you, that's why I did it. This one is $3 for the first me for the dictionary. And it's this one I have dyed this particular dictionary many times. Although this one itself is yellowed, I have dyed tea dyed this dictionary or coffee dyed. I like tea dyeing better, but coffee dyed. And it has, let's see, how many pages does it say? Because I can't, it just doesn't tell me how many pages. A lot of toe-to-toe. A lot of toe-to-toe for that one. No, it's not genetically modified. And it's how tall? You want this one too, Dana? It's probably 6 feet. Maybe it's a little taller than that. I don't know. Okay. It's about 6 feet. So, and it has its blooms. It has blooms, and so it has a couple of little tiny pieces of fruit on it. It looks good so far. But it's like stupid stuff like that I'm like kind of obsessed with. It's like, you've had it forever and you wouldn't want to like let it go and somebody let it die. This book at $1, Jamie. This book is called Porcelain, and it's an illustrated library of antiques, but wait till you see what's in it. So this is what I'll show you. Let's see. It has beautiful old pictures of pottery. Porcelain. It's a really cool book. Really sweet. I obviously got it to take apart. Okay, we're not going to lie there. As in most of my books, I got it to take apart. Yeah, so during the whole storm last night, I was afraid the avocado tree was going to blow away, so I made him bring it and put it inside of our carport, but all the screens blew out. And so that was ridiculous. Oh, I love that. Love that. The screen, it was ridiculous. So it's ridiculous, all the things that happen in here. And then people are like visiting, complaining about the rain. And I just want to say, well, you take a shower, right? Where do you think your water comes from? It's like people don't understand. I'm living on an island. I had one of these books with coins in it too, but I don't know. I think must have taken it apart and used it in my journals so many times. But it's a cool one. Joy, you want this one? Awesome. It's a good book. And it has the cover's really nice on it too. It's not falling apart or anything. Some of them I just want for the covers, but some of them are just like, they're nice, They're just, and the fly leaf's nice too. Okay, this is for Joy. How did you get your box in your house, Jamie? Who helped you? It was heavy. Blake was like, I hope Jamie has somebody to help her. It's heavy. Like, oh my gosh. You should have seen them taking them. They were like they were pretty funny. Okay, I have 2 books to go together. One of them is a thought for the day, and one of them is an old Bible. And when I was teaching class, many people would like to take an old Bible, and the pages in this one are so soft, really, really soft, and use them in there. If they had a favorite Bible passage, they would, take it out of one of the old Bibles that I had and put it in their journal. This one I got because it was just completely blank, like it thought for the day, and you could recover it. The cover's a little bit, I was going to paint it, but it feels like it's like fake leather, maybe. I don't know. But it has really cool little book corners on it. And I just thought it would be like kind of a fun thing to put in. So this one says, too many people overvalue what they are not, and undervalue what they are. What happened? Let's see. They wouldn't deliver her thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Your oldest helped you? Linda, you know what though? If the Bibles are coming apart themselves, start it at $1. If the Bibles are coming apart themselves, why not? If you made a beautiful faith inspired journal, I think it's awesome. I had some, I don't think I have any right now. I was looking to see, I thought I had a whole box of old Bibles, but I don't, like after I would teach a class, I would tell anybody, take any books you'd like, right? And how much you tell Northerners come there? What did you say, Laura? What did I miss? Holiday traffic. Well, there's a lot of people here, and I'm assuming they're here for the holidays. November and December are really busy here. So, yeah, I thought that I had a whole box of old Bibles, and when I was saying when I would teach class, I would say, take what you'd like to take. Hey, Miss Laura. I would say, take what you would like to take that you think you might, supplies. And sometimes they would clean me completely out, which would kind of make me in a panic because I was like, and other times it would be like, I would have it. Traffic comes to a standstill, but prices go up every single winter. It's crazy. Okay, no takers for that. All right, let me see what this is. Okay, I have a very old Roget's Thesaurus. It is really old. It is from 1943, and it is $5 for the first me. It's really old. You don't even have to dye these pages. They are brown, brown, brown. I don't know if you can see how brown they are. Yeah, this is a really cool one. You want this one, Jamie? It's really cool. I told you guys I have all kinds of weird stuff that I love, and it's difficult. So who got it? Was it you, Jamie, or was it? It's a really cool. I love the front of it too. The cover. It is a little worn on the spine, but it's from 1943. What do you expect? You got it, Jamie? Okay. Yeah, it's a good one. I have some cool old stuff. It's not. Okay. This is a French English dictionary. Somebody wrote their name in it. And it is from, oh my gosh, you guys. From Funk and Wagnalls, 1930. Jamie, let's start that as an auction and start it at $5, please. This has a ton of pages to dye. It's from 1930. It has got 427 pages. Start the auction at $5. You need an Italian dictionary? Kathy, I may have one. If I do, I'll contact you later. Unfortunately, what's happening is when I packed up from class, which I haven't taught in a year and a half, right, or 2 years since the pandemic. When I packed up for my last class, which would have been March of whenever, I didn't label things well, so I may have one. I had some that we'd taken apart, but so yeah, it's starting at $5. So Linda's bidding $5. Are you going to Sicily in September? That's awesome. Amy, I have a lag. So Linda, you got this for $5. That is a deal. 1930s dictionary for $5. That is a deal of a steal of a deal. A French English dictionary. You got a deal. Yeah, look online. It's probably about $75. Okay. Let me see what else I have on my desk. Okay, this is hold on. What is it? Let me see what year it is. Here, let's see what this one is. Hang on, give me 1 second. This is an Encyclopedia of Great Composers. And it is from 1953, 53 and 62. And it'll be $5 to the first me. It has a really, look at the deckled pages. It has deckled pages. It has really beautiful foxing. It's $5 to the first me. Yeah, Dictionary of Composers. What? Linda said what? I don't know if everybody can see. Hi, Janie. I think you can see. I don't know. This is $5 for the first me. This one has got some the pages in it are really nice, and it's a good dyeing. Got some good dyeing possibilities. Some good dyeing possibilities for that. Okay. If we don't have any takers, I can't. I'm sorry. How's everybody? How are you doing, Miss Janie? Okay, no takers. Awesome. The next one is it's a red badge of courage. It's a small, little tiny book. I got it to, yes, make a journal out of it. And it's $1 for the first me. For the red badge of courage and other favorites. And look, it says Haleakala School, which is in Kula here on Maui. And it is from, oh my gosh, you guys, my eyesight's getting worse and worse. Obviously, the original was in 1895. This is a reprint from 1982. $1 for the first me. Okay. It's a really cute little book. You want it, Mary? It's a cool little book. It is really cool. Okay. Mary for $1. You guys, please make sure that you send me all your info. Like, I haven't had too many people, but I've had a few people that don't send me their info and they think I know it. And then they think I know it. And I don't, and under normal circumstances, I could go ahead and hunt people down, but because time's of the essence for me, I can't. So I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It just doesn't. You guys know what I mean, right? Okay, here is a lot of knitting magazines and crocheting. This one, the crochet one's from 1994. The Vogue is from 2003. The Berta one, I don't know. Let me see if I thought I had more than that. Let me see. Just give me a sec. Anyway, it's $1 for the first me. And this one has some really old. This is great if you're going to, put up some old ephemera in your journals and stuff. This is really great. They've got some really great, cool things. I think this Vogue knitting magazine sells used online for like $10 or $12. So crazy, but yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of magazines for $1 to the first me. Hey, Leslie. You guys, I don't mind you chatting. You guys chat. You can chat all you want because it's, Jamie will figure it out, or I will. One of us. But just make sure you guys send me a email with your name on YouTube, because sometimes it's different than your real name, like mine. My name is Shelly, not Crafting Mamas. Your PayPal, where I can invoice you to your PayPal address, and then your shipping address. Because sometimes when you guys buy these really heavy things, I have to put in all of your shipping info. Okay, last call on the. Hey, Barb, how are you, girl? Last call on these knitting magazine. We miss you, Miss Barb. Love you, girl. Okay. Next, I have 2 polymer clay magazines. And what else was I going to put them with? And 2 bead work magazines. It'll be $2 for the first me for all of it. All 4 of them. $2 for the first me. Sorry, guys. My computer is like if she can get the composer book. If I can find it, I don't, you guys, I just piled them. Let me just look for it. Give me a minute, okay? Where did I put it? Guys, I'm like piling all my stuff up in a, where did I pile the composer book? Linda, if I can find it, I don't know where I had it right in front of me, but I don't see it right here. If I find it, you can have it, okay? Jude wants to offer $10 on the Bible bundle. Tell her perfect, and tell her I think I have another Bible and I'll add it to it. Okay. I'll add you another Bible, Jude. Okay. I know I have maybe it's a prayer book, but I'll put something else in there. Okay. So just make sure you guys email me all your info. Let me see if I can find that composer book. I hate this. This is one thing that I drive myself insane with. I make a big mess. And it's all right here. It hasn't gone anywhere. And I don't know what I did with it. How could I lose something right in front of me? Guys, I'm so talented. I can manage to lose something right in front of me. Linda, if I find it, you can have it, okay? I just don't. I'm going to make myself a note. Linda composer book. Maybe. All right. I will find it, Linda. I just don't see where it is. I couldn't have lost it, but girls, I did. So did you, hey, Renee, do we have any takers for these four? Polymer Arts, it's 2017. Polymer Arts, 2016. Beadwork. Oh my gosh, you guys. June 2016. Beadwork, December, January 2016. $2 for all four together. You want this? You want this one, Joy? Okay. You guys look online. These things resell for like $7, $8 each. $2 is a really good deal. I just want my stuff to get a good home. I want my stuff to get a good home. Let me put 2, 4, 2, 4, 4. This is just a note to me so that I know that you paid $2 for $4. Because you think you remember, but you don't. After you have an auction or you do this, you just go completely mindless and you don't know. At least I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else. I can only speak for myself. Okay, let me see. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find that composer book. Because that makes me crazy. What in the world did I... Okay. I'll find it. It is a good deal, Joy, because some of these are like really expensive. Okay, the next lot are these two stampers. Sampler, and it'll be $3 for these two together, and it is October, I think 2006 or 2008. My eyesight is bad. And this one is October, December 2014. So it would be $3 for both of them. You lose it the minute you shut it. How could I lose that book? It's big. Okay. It's not like it's small. It's like, I don't know. That's so crazy. I'm sorry. I'll find it though. You want these, Jude? Okay. All right. You guys, please make sure I have all your info. Please, even if you've emailed it to me, email it to me again, because sometimes I go through and I delete it. Okay. So I'm going to put these are Jude's. Jamie, I found the composer book. Will you tell me how much it was? I don't even know. Linda, I'm telling you, I'm like a nut job. You guys, okay, so yesterday it's going to sound stupid, but if you're a metalsmith, you'd understand. Yesterday, I had these little drawers, and they had 18 karat gold findings in it and sterling silver findings in it, and I'm trying to separate it all. Thanks, Penny. Joy, you can be a hog. I would like my stuff to go to a good home. If somebody wants them, I'm happy for that. Jamie, will you just tell me how much what we said this was? I don't even know now. Linda. So the reason I'm trying to separate them is I'm going to ship myself the silver ones, but the gold's like what, $2,000 an ounce. I'm going to put them in my purse, you know? Okay. I mean, Linda, if you can tell us what it was, and if $5 wasn't right, then you can let me know. So, you guys, what I did instead was I put the silver ones. I was like so out of my mind. I put the silver ones in my purse, and I put all the rest of the. Anyway, it was like yesterday was not my day, and it was raining. Okay, guys, 1,005,000 years ago, I made mosaics. Okay. These are all tiny slivers of English dishes. If you've ever wanted to make mosaics, and they're all different colors. I don't know if you can see them. If you've never made a mosaic, it's awesome, but you have to be careful when you're grouting because you can cut your fingers. Cutting dishes into tiny pieces is difficult if you've never done it. Anyway, I have all this. This is 4 bags of tiny cut mosaic, and I did leave a couple pieces big, so there you go. Bits, and I'll take the coffee handle out unless you really want it. It's 4 bags for $5. All this for $5. It would make, I don't know exactly without laying it all out, but I used to make crazy mosaic. You never cut up dishes? I'm telling you guys. Oh, you can't even. Girl, Penny, it is. I'm telling you, it is. Jamie rocks. Jamie is my rock. Are you kidding? It has been crazy ridiculous. It has been crazy ridiculous. Oh, Joy, congratulations. And I hope you make something fabulous out of them. I was like, this is what happened last night. Okay, I'm going through my stuff. And these were in my little drawers, okay, in the little drawers. And this is how sweet he is. He put them all in different things because they were all in separate drawers because I obviously cut them up and made something and had them all separated out. And he's like, he looks at it and he goes, I remember when you were making mosaics. I remember how long it took you to cut these. It's okay if you want to bring it with you. I was like, I'm okay. I said, I can let it go. He's just sweet. He was so funny. He's like, it's okay. I get you. You can bring it with you if you want. I was like, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I'm good. Don't worry. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys besides me going through all my stuff and the rain, the torrential rainstorms, and which is so crazy. So that is insanity on a stick. Yeah, I think it washed some people off the road too. That's really scary because it washes you off into the ocean. Hey, Miss Malia. These were all kinds of, could have been cups and plates. It was a lifetime ago when I used to make mosaics. I used to make big mosaic tables too. I made some for our old house. We all have our own like things that we do, right? Mine was that. Okay. Let's see. Random, odd, weird stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what I have. Okay, I have Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just trying to clean my table off. Talk amongst yourself while I'm trying to fill these books up. Okay. I have a Doubleday Children's Atlas. It's $1 for the first me. Guys, I have like all kinds of craziness going on here. Okay, I don't think you can get around. I'm sorry. I have too much stuff in the way. Will you ask Buddha to come here for a second? That'd be super awesome. Thank you, babe. Will you move this? Will you hand me those things and move this whole thing over? Just hand me the things on the end right there. Can you get over there? I'm so sorry. Hand me the things on the end right here. Yeah, hand me those. And then just move this whole tub. Just move it over a little bit.
Done?
Yeah, that's done.
Out of the way?
Yeah, that's done. And these go, and these.
And there's nothing.
No, those. No, I'm not. I've gone through those right there. Okay.
Anything else I can move around for you, or like is this whole bin is?
I'm still. Yeah, these go together inside there. Yeah, just be careful because there's like she got like 2 of those books go together and.
Okay. Just keep them.
Hang on, this taken the other room. I'm gonna deal with that. And yeah, I'll put it on my shelf. And this, I have. Thank you. So sorry.
Is this to go in here?
Last call. If anybody does, no one for the children's.
You need another empty bin here?
Yeah, probably. Or you can just move that one closer to me. Here's that children's atlas for $1. Yeah, just be careful. I haven't.
I'm not sure what you got going on.
No takers. Okay, put this one in that bin over there. Okay, here is a very large The Joy of Cooking. I'll tell you what year it is. Originally 1931. This is a 1975 edition. And it's a great dyeing book if you're going to dye some pages. For a while, I was really making cookbook journals. Can you tell? It looks like it has 915 pages, and the book itself is in decent condition, but it does have. This is what happens in Maui. This is called red dirt, Maui red dirt. All the books have it, and you can't do anything about it. If you live in a house and your windows are open, you have it. So this is $5 for the first me. Guys, I have some of the weirdest stuff. I'm like looking at it and I'm like, where did some of it, do you guys ever like look at your stuff and go, where did that come from? And then you're like, where did I get that? I'm sorry, I'm missing what you're saying. Oh no, Barb. You've gotten him interested in kids' audiobooks. That's awesome. So 30 seconds left on the $5 Joy of Cooking. Look it up online. You can sell it for a whole lot more if you're a bookseller. Barb, I don't know how you guys do it. I honestly, I did not do well. Okay. I did not do well with Blake's dad, and I had every intention of trying to do well, but it just I didn't do it. I did not do well. It is a good deal, but you know, if you're not into buying a cookbook, you're not into buying a cookbook. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're going through that, Barb, and I'm really sorry that you're going through it too, Kathy. I just, after my limited stint with it, I couldn't deal. You do it one day at a time. You know what? That's kind of how I've been kind of existing right now, is one day at a time. It's not so easy. All right. So no takers for that. Let's move to, okay. I know some of you guys came only for this, and I'll do wallpaper books soon, but I'm not doing them right this minute. So I have a treasure trove of Life magazines. Okay. They're from the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. I will try to give you a mix of all, but I'm not going to flip through them all. I have too many of them. So I'm just going to sell them. I'm going to tell you how to sell them. The cost to ship just one. What did you say? Good for you, Renee. The cost to ship just one is like $13 because of the shape. So what I thought was to ship, I said to Blake, show me where we can ship the most for the closest amount of money. So to ship 5 and to ship 10 is the exact same price of $15. So I'm going to do the first round will be in groups of 5, and 5 will be $20 plus $15 for the shipping. And then the next round will be 10, which will be $35 plus 15 for the shipping. So if you buy 5 of them, your total cost will be $35. And if you buy 10, your total cost will be $50. Shipping is what it is, but it's the size and the weight. They're from the covers are not pristine. You know, they're not pristine. They do have, I live in the tropics. There is some definite wear and tear on the covers, but the inside pages are amazing. Okay. I use this as all types of collage fodder. You can go online and look right now. You won't. So that would make, if you buy 5 of them and you get it for $35, that would make each magazine, what? Divided by 5. What is that? It's cheaper. You get my point. It's like if you buy them. So that is what we have. So Jamie put in 5 Life magazines, $20 plus shipping, which just shipping these alone is $15. That's not to say that if you bought a whole bunch of other stuff, I wouldn't put it in a box and your shipping would be cheaper. But I'm just telling you, if you just buy these alone, just so you're not shocked, you know? So that would make them $7 each, including shipping. And then does that make sense? Am I making any sense? Am I making any sense at all? JL, you want that children's atlas for $1? I'll find it for you, girl. And it'll be a mix. So if you get 5 of them, I'll give you one from the 40s, one from the 50s, one. I don't even know how many one in each year. Because you guys, I bought them from an estate from a lady, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't even know. And I've used them in teaching. So, 15, the shipping is the same. The shipping is $15, whether you get 5 or whether you get 10. Okay. It's 13 if you just get 1. So it's ridiculous. It's because they're so big. JL, sorry, I'm having my moment here. But if you guys are glue bookers or collagers, this is your time. They have you even looked at in Life magazine? They are, and Blake's like sat around trying to figure out like the best way to ship them so that they would stay intact and be good. So he has to make a box for them all. So I got a bunch of cardboard. You guys, he's doing this as a labor of love for me. But these have fabulous collage fodder in them. Really amazing. Like, can you imagine all this collaging and glue booking and stuff you could do? I mean, the ads in them are fabulous. So it'll be my pick, but I will give you, if I have, I don't know how many I have of each year, but if I will give you, I'll mix it up as the best I can. Okay. 10. Okay. 5. Let's do the 5 is 20 plus 15 for shipping. 10 is 30 plus 15 for shipping. So the difference is you can buy 5 and you basically pay $7, including the shipping for each magazine, or you can buy 10 and you end up paying $5, including the shipping for each magazine. Does that make sense? You guys, does that make sense to anybody? Just tell me if you want 5. Look, I'm happy to give you, if you just want to buy one, but the shipping is $13.80 if you just want one. It's just stupid. So I'm going to make a list of everything. Let me just, you guys hang on one second. Or you write whatever you're going to write. I just got to find my pad so I can make a list. They are really amazingly cool. It was really cool being able to get them when I bought them. So your choice is 5 or 10, because one costs the same to ship basically one as it does. It's so stupid. You guys, the post office and I are just, yeah. That's why I was like, am I the only one that got the thing that said after January 9th? Okay, Life magazines. Okay. We all miss you. Okay, JL wants 5. Now know that if you bought a bunch of stuff and I can ship it all together, I will. And Blake, he did a really good job of getting some good pricing for shipping. You want the one that makes 50? So Leslie wants 10. Okay. Now, you guys, if your shipping is less, if you bought a bunch of stuff and we can ship it together, we will. I mean, he really worked hard. He made a bunch of boxes. He did a really good job. I love you, Barb, and I miss you, girl. And I promise I'll call you soon. I've just been, you guys, I don't know if I have ever been as stressed out as I have been for this move. Okay, Trish wants 10. I have been, this is like, you guys, Leslie. Okay, Leslie, okay, which Leslie, you know what? Jamie, can you help me? Can you tell me who wants 10 and who wants 5? I can't figure it out. Let me look in, my chat in the back studio thing of YouTube is like, it's like crazy. Okay, Riri wants 10. He's an extraordinary master shipper. I have to agree with you. Trish wants 10. Riri wants 10. Leslie, do you want 10 or 5? JL, you want 5 or 10? Okay, let me see. Trish wants 10. Leslie Weaver 10. Riri 10. JL 5. You're a master shipper. No, that's what I was telling him. I said you would like.
I've worked.
I know, but like think of all my fiddly stuff, and you're like doing a really good job. You guys, he has been so stellar and helping me do everything that I cannot complain. You know, I just keep apologizing. I keep going. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I mean like it's like a wallpaper book. Like so shipping one wallpaper book is like $17. But he worked it out where he could do the right dimensions and put a certain amount in a box and it was a lot less. So but it's, you know. Okay. So I have JL for 5, Leslie Weaver for 10, Trish for 10, and Riri for 10. You didn't open your box for 2 days? You know what? And he's also got it down with the post office because you know the post office, they open your boxes sometimes. And he got that crazy rib tape. So they don't usually open that up. I haven't sold any wallpaper yet. I'm gonna get to trying to get all the little, not necessarily little, but all the smaller stuff down, and then I'll pull out the wallpaper books. No, I've got it right. I've got all I need. So Last Call in Life magazines. And I mean, and if you come in later on and and say you want some, that's fine. You fell asleep, Tammy? Oh, girl, I get it. I get it. Oh, last night I woke up in the middle of the night. It was so ridiculous. I was like awake in the middle of the night. It was so silly. Okay. This book I absolutely love. Okay. It is, look at this French book, and it comes in crazy box, and it's big. Leslie, do you want 5 or 10? You want 5? Did I write you down for 10? You want 5? Okay, 5. Okay. This is it's an amazing book. Okay, and the illustrations are really cool. And Jamie, whenever you're ready, you can start it at $1. Start the auction at $1. You want 10, Leslie? Okay. You guys, you won't be sorry. I'm telling you. I just want to reiterate, and I'll show you in a minute, but this is, you guys, this book is big. I don't know how big it is, but I don't have a tape measure here, but it's big. And it has got some amazing pictures in it. Now, you know, you can keep it or you can cut it up. But it is beautiful. Yep. I'm getting to the, I guess, what do you want to say? The inner sanctum of all my collecting. And I was like, oh, I love this book. Hey, Miss Jean. Well, I want to tell you, I'll go back and revisit the Life magazine things in a few minutes, but I want to tell you. So for those of you that resell, they have a ton of pages in them, okay? And they are, you can easily make all kinds of collage packs for sale. Easily, if you're a reseller. And they have a lot. Oh, look, here's somebody's notes they wrote in here. In case of an emergency. She was carrying this book around with her, but in case of an emergency. Yes, watercolor chalks. Or do you want a D.D. Willingham, what does she call it? Reverse collage paintings. But the paper in here, the pages of it are so, can you hear? They're actually like a cardstock. They're so thick. But yeah. You just missed the books, Jean, because I found, I just went through my old books and found Guys, please keep in mind, I've already mailed this to myself. What are you saying? Tammy says they fell asleep and Jean woke up. Shelley was talking about shipping, and I was like, what? JL, you want this book? I'm going to tell you, you will not be sorry. You will not be sorry. And the pages are so nice. It is so nice. It has got some really, especially if you're like us and you want to color on them or paint on them or take them apart. It comes in the box, so it's super cool. It's a super cool book, and it comes in, and it's an excellent, excellent condition. Look at the front of it. Isn't it beautiful? You see why? And this is like embossed. You see, that's why I got it, because I was like, I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to make a journal. JL, congratulations. It's a real deal. You got some good ones today, JL. But the box itself is cool too. I mean, just that it comes in a box, right? Long gone are the days that books come in a box. I guess unless you buy it like a... Does Nick the Booksmith, when she sells her books, does she put them in a box? Look, and it came from the International Book Society. I just thought it was great, guys. I'm like, congratulations, JL. It's a good book. Okay. You guys, I'm understanding more about myself as an artist than I ever have. And it's been actually having to purge all this stuff has been super, it's been like really sort of telling. Okay. So, this is the next lot. Okay. And this is a flat price lot. This is called the Encyclopedia of Erotic Literature. Are you guys like thinking it's like, let me see if I can take the books out. Hold on. It comes in a box. This is one of those like weird, funky things. They do have old book smell. I'm not going to lie. And they have red on the top, or I don't, all of them have the same red. But this is called the Encyclopedia of Erotic Literature. And it is, I'll tell you the date in a minute if I can find it. 1962. And this will be $15 for the first me. The pages are really cool. I told you guys I collected the weirdest stuff ever. So there's 3 volumes. And they're all, the pages are in. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome, Renee. Good for you. You found a good, that's a real deal. You know what? Things don't last here in the tropics. They just don't. And so they do have a book smell. I'm not going to lie. They smell musty. But things don't last in the tropics. So when you find an old book and it's been here for a while, you're like, wow, you're like so impressed. So it looks like each volume has like about almost 600 pages. $15 for the first me. And it comes in this little old book. The box is like super sturdy. Comes in the old box. This is so cool. I love this little set of books. You want them, Liz? Yeah, they're really cool. I have to say, they do have the old book smell, but they're so cool, guys. Such a weird thing to have. But I love it. Austin, so have any of you guys opened all your stuff yet? Have any of you sat down to open up your stuff? They are so cool. They're like weird. Guys, I have the weirdest stuff. You know me. I like weird. The weirder, the better. The absolute weirder, the better. Okay, let's see what else I have. I want to see if I'm almost done with all the. See if I'm almost done with all of the books. I have this. It's called The Critical History of English Literature. And it's from 1960. The pages are very nice. And it will be $2 for the first me. You petted your wallpaper books today? Oh my gosh. Yes, you definitely have to make sure you that you have to pre-read before making any greeting cards for grandmas. You want this, Lolly? How are you, Miss Lolly? It's $2 for the first me. It's Miss Lolly's. It's a really cool, it's a good dyeing book if you want to dye. Most of the books that I get from myself, you can ask Blake. He'll say, what, he goes, do you want to cut it up? That's what he says. And you know what? I do. I got this one to dye the pages, but the cover is a really nice linen. So it's like beautiful, and the color of it's beautiful. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna take it apart. That's where I'm at, girls. You know me, I gotta take it apart. I gotta go for it and take it apart. All right, let me see. I have a handful of, not many. I don't have very many. This is all I have left of the Orchids magazines. And if you guys didn't get them last time, they're 3 for $5. So it'll be to the first me, whoever is the first 3 me's. And let me see if I can open one of them so you can see it. These are really great for glue booking. If you look online, if you buy them used, they're $8 each. But these are they're just beautiful. Let me see if I can get through. They have all these beautiful pictures of orchids. And so if you ever make a flower journal or anything like that, and they're just fabulous. See? They're just fabulous. So I only have 3 sets. If I find any more when I'm going through my stuff, I'll let you know. But it's like I go through a box, and then I told you when I packed up my stuff, I didn't pack it up well. So it was kind of haphazard. So I thought I was done with them, but then I found a handful more in another box. So, okay. So tell me who got them, Jamie. I'm going to let you tell me who it was. And if I find any more, I'll let you guys know. I mean, it's just what it is, It is what it is. If I find any more, I will let you know. So just give me the first 3 me's and then give me the wait list. And if I find any more, I will contact the wait list. Does that make sense? Okay, Deb's Craft Room. Deb's Craft Room. These are so cool, you guys. I also bought them from a lady who was actually moving off island, and she had put something on an ad, and I went and found them. Because, I was like, oh, that's great. So hang on. It's Deb, Trish, and Jude. And then is there anybody on the wait list in case I find, and if I find more, I will message you before I charge you for them. I'm not going to suddenly go, well, I didn't know I was getting any. Deb, Trish, and Jude. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're super cool. Who is on? Let's see. Yes, I used a stamp, and I'll take a picture for Facebook. Ooh, cool. Wait list is who? Let me write it down. Because you guys still have bins, and I'm too embarrassed to tell you how many bins I have in my garage. Okay, the wait list is JL, Leslie, and Lolly. Okay. Is it Leslie Weaver? Which Leslie? JL, Leslie, and Leslie Weaver. Okay. You guys, I may have more. I don't know. I don't even want to tell you if I do or not. I'm going to tell you, if I had them now, I'd have them out, but I don't necessarily have them all. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. I'm going through doing the last rounds of whatever weird things I have. Okay. Okay. I have, these are all $2. These are all $2 for the, $2 each. And I have, this is the Chinese magazine. Remember I told you they do Chinese. I don't, is it English too? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's just Chinese and Tagalog. So I have, how many? They're $2 each. I have 1, 2, 3. That's not 1, 4, 5. I have 5 left. So it'd be $2 to the first me for whoever wants one. You guys, I may very well have other magazines. I just haven't gotten to, yeah, we're just trying to, as Barb says, one day at a time, one day at a time. So let's see, Joy. Let's see. Hey, Miss Curly, how are you? Lolly. JL. If I find more, you guys, I will, whoever's on the wait list, I'll message you first. Okay. So don't even think about it. I'm not gonna. Okay. House Kitty Jen. Okay. Let me just write House Kitty. Like just when I thought it was over with all of it, I found more. I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, and more and more. It's like, more and more and more. So JL, Lolly, JL, Lolly, and Joy. Guys, it's just, yep, it is what it is. Just got to just breathe through it all. All right, let's see. You want to be added to the Orchids waitlist too, Kathy? All right, if I can find them, girl, I'm telling you. If I have them, I will let you know. Okay, let's see. So, Jamie, did I get everybody that was for the Lisa Yam's World? They're so cool, you guys. They're so cool. So when I used to make junk journal packs, I used to put like a couple of pieces of this, a couple of pieces. I've collected so many weird things. Okay, hang on. Leslie, Lolly, JL. 2. Who did I forget it? I got Lolly, JL, Joy, and then I have 2 more left. So is it Leslie and Deb for this? Leslie W. Because I have a Leslie C, so I want to make sure I've got it right. And Deb's Craft Room. Okay. Did I get it right? Say who I got again. For the Chinese magazines, I've got Lolly, JL, Joy, Leslie, and Deb. Is that right? Because we had a Leslie C last time, and you guys, even though you would think I'm 100% here, I'm not. I'm really not. It's like so. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm just like, I don't know. Okay, so those that came in the very late, I'll revisit the Life magazines. Okay, the Life magazines for 20 or 10 for 30, but it costs to ship both 5 and 10 the same $15. Okay, this is if you haven't bought something else and I don't make a special box for you, because you cannot ship these medium mail. The covers are not perfect. They all have a cover, but they're not perfect. But the insides are stellar. And it'll be my choice. I have them from the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. I'll try to give you a mix of, like if you buy 5, I'll try to give you, whatever, 2 of each or whatever I can. Because I really don't know how many I have of each year. And they make fabulous, fabulous, fabulous collage fodder. It's glue book fodder. I mean, some of them are amazing. Or if you make collage packs or you sell things, they're awesome to add as an extra in there. Like this particular one has 216 pages, not including the cover. So I don't know if they all have the same amount of pages. I don't know. But if you can imagine, no, they don't all have the same amount of pages. This one has 144 pages. But if you can imagine just, cutting up a few, putting a few in whatever packs you make. Look at that. I mean, isn't she beautiful? So I'd cut her away from the sparkling mineral water bottle. But it's like a history lesson in each one of these. Look at this Pyrex ad. I mean, it is amazing. You want 5, Lolly? Okay, I'll put you on the list. So I have a going list. So Lolly, I'll put you down for 5. They're going to be so fun to use. I use them in my own collage work. So some of these, look at this. This guy's like wearing, I thought they were underwear, but they aren't. It says California worker. And then when you read about it, it's like some war worker. And that was the shorts. But look at the ad over here. Look at that with the bomber, the plane. And this one is from like 1942. So that was during the war. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just as long as you tell me I can go gold. And I just have a disclaimer, okay? We pack all the boxes. Like I go by in your box as what I charge you. So if somehow you bought something and it didn't get in your box, you weren't charged for it. I had a brain meltdown last week and I put like a book in somebody else's, but I didn't charge either one of them for it. So it was a brain melt. So I'm just letting you know. Okay, so Life magazines. I mean, and I'll keep talking to you about them because I would like to see them go to a good home. They're awesome. Okay, let me see if I have. Hey, babe, can you come move this for me?
Sure.
All right. This is an amazing book. Okay, this I'm just saying out loud right now.
Yeah.
I need you to move this box. I need to wait. Let me just move this stuff over. Okay, these are. I think these all go. Hang on. I think these all go to the same person. Can you put these inside there? All these are sold. Just move them over and put those inside there. I'm sorry, you guys. Give me a minute.
Okay.
And then
what
put this
about
one.
this
Yeah, that goes. All those go in there too.
Okay. This is good.
Yeah. Oh, did you drop it?
Okay.
That's awesome.
The Encyclopedia of Erotic Literature. What's going on here, guys?
Okay, hang on. These. But see how it says like 2 for $4, so she's gotten four. If you find a sleeve, put those in a sleeve.
It'll be out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. Okay, how many? Okay, Liz, you want 5? Okay, I'll still keep taking Life magazine things, and you guys, the shipping will be what it is. If you buy a whole bunch of stuff, obviously we try to put it. Blake is like got the most economical shipping. I couldn't do it, but he does it. So Liz wants 5. Okay. So far I have JL for 5, Liz for 5, Leslie for 10, Trish for 10, Riri for 10, and Lolly for 5. Okay, this comes in this box and it's very large. I don't have a tape measure, so I can't really see how big it is. And this we're going to do as an auction, and we're starting this auction off at $20. You guys, this book is amazing. Okay, it is a Japanese book. Just the book, it has two boxes. The box you just saw in, and then look, it comes in another box. You can't really see it. It's like this little bone closures on the box. Do you guys, this started at $20. Look at this. This is an amazing.
It's all perfectly clean.
Yeah, this book is pristine. You know, you open a Japanese book from the back, right? And I want you to see the pages. Look at the pages in this book. This is like the history of Japanese emperors or something like that. It's all in Japanese. And the pages are amazing. They're like a really thick cardstock type of page. And it's just like
Super high quality.
It's very high quality. It's like a pictorial history of Japanese. I think the royal family is what I think it is, but I don't read Japanese. So yeah, this one is amazing. Just the book.
I would love to cut it to pieces.
I would like to cut it. It's terrible. Don't make fun of me. All right. He's making fun of me. You guys, it is matte. It is matte. And the pages are very thick. It's all, yeah. And the page quality is amazing. It looks like it has 167 pages. Oh my gosh. And look at the flyleaf. The flyleaf is beautiful too. But look, it has this like cool, I don't know if you can see it. It has this like cool, I guess it's an authentication of something. And that's beautiful. But the book itself is just beautiful. It is a beautiful book. Just getting it for the box alone is like, I don't know. You guys, I have so many treasures. Part of me cries, and the other part of me just have to let it go, you know? You know, like we were talking the other day, if we were just moving like to another state that I could just pack my car up, I wouldn't be letting any of this go. Oh, and look, it also has like one of these, I don't know, what do you call this paper? This one's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Maybe it's rice paper. I don't know, but it's give me a tape measure, baby, and you can tell me how big the book is. And look, the thing folds back up to close it into the book, into the box. It was like I had to have it just for the box, even though like I know that. Isn't it cool? I had to have it for the box. I put it in, and look at the beautiful Japanese characters on it. The box alone was like, I'm having it for the box. And then it's a big book. It is big. And then look, the way it closes, it has its own little, like, can you see it? Its own little bone closures. It is so nice. The box alone is just beautiful. And then I'll put it back in to.
Tape measure was hiding.
I got this.
I just shut it back up, but you can tell me how big it is. I'll tell you guys how big it is. It is.
Or do I have to go the other way?
No, it was like more than 12. I think it was like almost 13.
Nope, it starts at one over there.
It is such a treasure.
It's 15 inches.
It's 15 by, he has to bring his tea.
15 by whatever it is over to that 11.
15 by 11.
Yeah, 15 by 11. It's
Hey, Miss Susie. Guys, I'm telling you, one can only have so many treasures, right? But this one is definite. I mean, just even for the box, even if you took the Japanese book out and made yourself your own, look, it even has the writing on the box, on this box. Okay, 30 seconds, and we have Trish at $30. This is a deal.
Well, especially when you hear she lives.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. It's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. It's a fabulous book. If I could only read Japanese. It is so nice. It's heavy though. It is a heavy book. It is so nice. So we have Jude at 35. It's a deal. No matter who gets it, it's a deal. It is such a cool book. Told you guys I'm letting go of my treasures. And it's like, it's hard sometimes. You know, for me, it's been super hard. It has been hard for me. Jude for 35. Good job, Jude. It's a great deal. Just make sure I have all your info, okay? Oh my God. All right. That's heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay. Don't lay it on top of those. Lay it on that side. All right. Let me see what else. I'm just trying to do the little stuff.
So this stuff can just go out of there, and you can use this bin again if I take these things out of here, right?
Yeah, I could. You could put them or look at that bin right behind you. That has less stuff in it.
Okay.
You don't need any of this stuff.
I don't know what's in there.
This is Australian.
Oh, here, give me those. Yeah.
There's one couple more of those.
Let's see how many I have. Okay. What is?
Two more of these tins.
Yeah, you can hand me those. I can sell those at the cost. I don't know.
You got are these?
I already did. I sold all those.
So these are.
Just put that over there. I can have the empty bin.
Okay.
Okay, let's get to, I got to clean off my desk a little bit. Let's get to wallpaper books. Okay, wallpaper books are, you can totally move this totally out of the way. Thank you, babe. Thank you for doing that. I'm sorry. So wallpaper books are flat price. They're $30 each. Shipping for one is about $17. When you buy more than one, for whatever reason, if Blake can pack it, the shipping will be less. And you're only charged what the shipping is. So it's not like it's, you're not charged any extra or anything. So will you hand me a wallpaper book? And I need a ruler. Do you want to have it on my tape measure?
I'll find it, but
just hand me one. We will start.
The vast majority are 18 by 18.
Okay. He says the vast majority are 18 by 18. He would know better than me because he's the numbers kind of person instead of me. Yeah, this one's good.
Okay.
Gotta give me some to wipe them off though.
Look for that. You can do something else for a minute.
Yeah, I will. That'd be great.
I'll
do something else. I'll do something else. I have stuff over here that I didn't mess with. Can you turn the light on right there?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you, babe.
Yeah, just focus on that for a minute. I'll find the big measurement stuff.
All right, you guys, we're going to do a few more books and then we'll do wallpaper books. Because I need his help. He's going to go find my tape measure. And so I have two of these. They've never been opened. They're in their packages. They're called Grandfather Remembers Memories for My Grandchild. I'm assuming they're scrapbooks. I haven't opened them because they're in plastic. They'll be $2 each for the first me. I just got to wait for him to help me. He's going to, he'll be back in a second. You're what? You're doing it? Well, we're going to do a few more big books, $2 each. Do you want one? Who? Trish, you want who? Did anybody say me or no? I'm sorry. $2 each. They're both the same look. They've never been opened. They're in the plastic. My daughter-in-law taught Japanese and both lived in Japan for 4 years. Oh, Jude, she'll love that. You know, I have a large collection of Asian books, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean, and I love them all. And, you know, Hawaii is like the melting pot of a lot of Asian culture. And so we get, I think, the best of everything. One for Joy and one for Leslie. I'm just waiting for him to come back and help me. Joy. These are brand new. They'll be gifts. Guys, I have to write the price on the thing because I won't remember when I go to sit down to when I go to separate everybody's stuff and add it all up. You guys, it's like I say kudos to Peter and Carehart because they do it every week and it is amazing. Or every month, a couple times a month. It's amazing that you do what you do because I'm not great at any of it. Okay, here's a music book, Johann Sebastian Bach. It's a Bach music book. It'll be $3 to the first me. I don't know what year it is. Bach is $3 for the first me, and it is well, obviously this was from like the 1700s, but this book was published. I don't see it. So it'll be $3 for the first me. It's definitely a good dyeing book. Here, to dye music sheets. Leslie, it's you. I have another bin of books hiding behind me, so. Here's just a big decorating with fabric book. It's a nice book. It's in really good condition. I may have some more music books. I just have tubs of stuff, you guys, and it's like a lot. So I broke up. This is $3 to the first me. This do-it-yourself decorating with fabric. Not with me because that's like a whole. I broke up. What happened? $3. 3. I was breaking up. Will you go ask Sage to quit? She's probably like watching. She's probably gaming. She's probably doing all that. Can you just ask her to please stop? You want this one, Lolly? It's a nice book. I have a teenager, and chances are she's doing her homework and and watching a television show and gaming at the same time. Okay, how many of you guys have those type of Yeah, it just messes with all my stuff. Do I have any more books over there in that one? I don't know what I have over there. I just lay them right down. Oh, cool. Yeah, cool.
Just put them right here. Okay.
Yeah, this one I think I may have to look up. This one. Oh, I have a few more cool books. Okay, so I have this really cool wine. It's a wine label book, like where you taste it. It's like a wine tasting book, but it would be great if you. It's a really good, like how you're always looking for some kind of new ephemera to add into your junk journal kits and stuff like that. That's a good. At least for me. I mean, I haven't seen any that said tasting notes and wine label thing, and I think it's cool. So $1 to the first me for this one. I'm sorry, honey. You want it, Deb? It's like a cool ephemera thing, like especially if you wanted to take it all out, and if any of you guys are resellers and you can dye it. You can dye the ephemera. It's like super cool. I have a handful of these books, and then I'll get to the wallpaper ones while he's like helping me get my tape measure and all that. This is a childcraft book. It is, I don't know what year it is. What year? It looks like it says 1954. Some of the pages look like they've been, it's not totally perfect, but it's like a little music book. This is, it looked like a little child scribbled in it. This is $5 to the first me. It's Childcraft, number 11, Music for the Family.
Those are cool books.
They are. I've made lots of junk journals out of these. I like them. Almost as much as I like my
Your
exotic plants book. How many of you guys have like a favorite go-to junk journal book to make junk journals from? Like, it's just hands down like one of your favorite books, like to do something with. I do. I'll show it to you. I have one in the other room. It's $5 for the first me. You guys, if I'm lagging or you guys or whatever, just let me know, because I can't see it. And when you have even though you tell your children, please stay off the internet, they don't listen to you. At least mine don't listen to me. This one definitely has great music, great pages. Coffee dye or tea dye. Deck the Hall, Silent Night, Little Town of Bethlehem. It's got a whole bunch of good ones. The First Noel. Look like a little kid drew some treble clefs. You want it, JL? Okay, cool. We are getting ready to get to the wallpaper books. As soon as I have a handful of books in my lap, you're going to put that one back in there. This is Do Re Mi. If you can read music, think. And it is $3 to the first me. And it's cool. It's just like a really cool little children's book. I obviously think I got it for the cover. Jamie, if I refresh, I'll have to log out and come back in. For whatever reason, if I refresh my internet when I'm streaming, it just kicks me off. But I don't know, is it bad? It's not repeating. It's not repeating where you are? Oh, okay, well, that makes me feel better. It's hard for me to know because I don't know. It's not repeating for you? It's fine on your end? Okay, cool. It's you? Oh, okay. Okay, so no takers for the Do Re Mi. Okay, let's see. I have this one. This is such a funky book, you guys. It's called Coal Beans Naked Eye. It's like a cartoon book. It's like I think they're from the New Yorker. And it's just illustrations. And I will tell you what year it is if I can find it. It's 1950. And it's $3 for the first me. Maybe I'm just repeating myself. Jane, you know what? Can I tell you something? I could totally be repeating myself. So this is, I'm going to say $3. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. It's a really kind of cool book. If any of you guys are into the New Yorker, I used to live in New York and I love the New Yorker. It's a really cool, and I like the cover too. Little naked lady on the cover. You want it, Lolly? It's so cute. It's so cute. And the cover's really cool. I mean, I think it's got a really cool. Okay, here is a cool book. It's called 1001 Ideas for Color and Paint, the Ultimate Source Book. So this is like more of an inspiration. This is $3 to the first me. And if you bought it new, it would be $25. And it just gives you like all kinds of color swatches and matching and talks about like choosing color. And I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. You know, I like to use stuff like this just in my own like artwork, not just gives me ideas of like, okay, if they're saying that looks more this, they just give you kind of cool ideas. And it's called 1001 Color Ideas. It's buffering where you are too. Well, all I can do is stop the stream and then come back in. That's all I can do. $3. $3. You want it, Leslie? It's a cool book. Sometimes I just collect things just for the inspiration of it all. Are you guys like that? I haven't really done those, but it's okay for you. Well, you guys let me know, because all I'd have to do is I have to stop the stream and come back in, because I don't have I have tried in the past to exit and come back in, anyway, it just doesn't work. Okay, I have these two books, and they're sign language books, and it'll be $5 for both of them. One of them is called Sign Language Made Simple, and it is from
$5 each or $5?
No, $5 total, from 1997. And then this one, it's a 2-lot book, and it's this one is from 2004. So there's 2 books, and it's $5. You want it, Susie? They're really cool. They're so cool. I know why Miss Susie wants them. Susie's an expert sign languager. I'm not an expert, but I do have I do collect. I'm going to say 4, 2. Okay. Just put your name on both of them, because Bree's trying to learn sign language. Well, you got the right person online right here, Miss Susie Bratu. Second book. What was she watching? Was she like watching a movie and then doing her homework and then listening to a... Oh, you were first. I'm sorry, Jamie. I didn't see you first. I'm sorry. You can have... Yes. Girl, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Girls, I'm not... Awesome. I'm going to put these two together for her. Okay, I think we're almost ready for the wallpaper books. All right, so this is how the wallpaper book works. It's $30 for the first me plus shipping. Okay, shipping can be, if you just buy one, shipping is going to be $17. It's shipping is whatever it is. I don't mark it up or anything. It's not like we add anything to it. But we've figured out that at least lately, however kind of shipping rate you got, Blake's gotten, that they end up, if you buy more than one book, it ends up averaging out about $10 a book for shipping. They're heavy. They can't ship media mail. So do you want to hand me one?
It's 10 to 12. It's in that range.
He says 10 to 12. It's in that range if you buy more than one. But he has been figuring out a way to put them all together. You know what I mean?
You want one?
Yeah, just give me one. Yeah. Okay, this one's
You
called.
might need to redo your whole desk for these.
Yeah, hang on a second, you guys. Let me just move all my stuff to my. They're big. These are they average about 18 by 18. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. It's like my table's so small. I mean, it's big for me, but it's small when you come try to put an 18 by 18 book on it. Okay. Is that good?
So you might have some room now.
Hang
You
on.
just wouldn't have been able to do it the other until you.
All right. All right. Go ahead and lay it down. This one is called Mini Prints. Ooh, watch on my camera. You're going to have to hang on. It's all right. Let me just, yikes. Okay. This one's called Mini Prints. And it is. No, can you roll it up higher? No, you can't because you taped it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can just, I'll make it work. I just have to. You move my soda so I don't knock it over. Okay, this is 18 by 18. You're not seeing the whole thing because I can't get it all on the screen, okay? This one's called Mini Prints.
You can set it more on top of your computer. But on that front edge.
No, I don't want to do that because sometimes it logs me out and does all kinds of stuff. This looks like it has 58, 62. I'm just going to count how many pages are in there. It looks like it's 60, 65. Yeah, I'm going to have, this is like, can you roll the camera up? It'll be, you're going to have to untape it. It just is going to be too awkward. If by the time I hold like 20 of these with my hand, I'll be dying here. He's going to fix my camera. So I'm sorry we're taking on a ride. So it's $30 plus whatever the shipping ends up being, depending upon how many you buy. This one's like got geometric patterns. It is super cool. Oh, I love this. Love, love, love. I don't know what is this pattern called. It's I wish they would just tell you sometimes. And you can ask anybody that's already bought them. They're much nicer in person than you see. Hopefully when we move, my setup will be better.
Maybe I can shift your computer a little bit back so it won't be in danger of you picking it out. But I know you still have to see.
I have to see who's there. So
Can you see it still?
yeah, the lighting's not very good in here though. This is like a pale green. I don't know how to make the lighting better in here. This has looks like it's tree branches and it looks like it's more neutrals.
Just go slow. See.
Good night, Deb. See you tomorrow. I don't know.
Some cool patterns.
They are, but they're so subtle. I don't think you can see them in the light. They are much nicer in person. Like this is really subtle patterned and they're in pale colors. I just can't get I can't get a good shot of it. Hopefully I'm going to get it. This one's a nice one too. Hopefully I'm going to get a nicer, when I move, I'm going to upgrade and get myself a nicer camera and get myself a nicer, just a nicer setup. Hey, Dee Dee. I'm sorry that the post office wouldn't deliver it to you. That is so ridiculous. They made her go down and get it. They said the box was too heavy. Isn't that crazy? These are all like very subtle geometric patterns.
Dee Dee's box?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dee Dee's box was pretty heavy.
Dee Dee's box was heavy. It was.
But wouldn't that have been?
I don't know. I thought you sent it USPS. I mean UPS, but
thought
I
it
don't
was
know.
UPS, yeah.
I don't know, honey. I'm sorry you had to go down there. This one looks kind of like a feather. This one has like stags. These are very muted. This is a very, very muted book.
It's harder to see with this lighting. Right
You
now.
want this one, JL? It's a really nice book. You will like it when you get it in person.
No, it's very soft and subtle.
It's very
nice.
soft and subtle, but it has really nice patterns. Like, see, now you can see the deers. This book is for JL, and it has a really cool pocket in the front. Okay, I gotta watch out. Can you move that cord? I'm gonna knock the camera over.
Okay.
You guys, obviously, I'm not a professional YouTuber here. I'm not a professional YouTuber. Oh, it delivers UPS once it gets to your side of the pond. The guy was being extra lazy. Well, we tried it, girl. You have no idea. He like went through the whole thing of like, how would it be the least expensive to send it to you? Can you hand me another one? Just make a pile. I don't know where you're gonna put them. He was being so price conscientious of shipping. I mean, because not that things cost more to ship from here, they don't. But what happens is we don't have the same options. We don't have the same options as like, so it's ridiculous. So we just do the best we can. Give me another one. Doesn't matter which one.
This one's got a lot of pages. It looks like it's got some cool textures in it.
Okay, this book is called Textures, and I'll tell you how many pages are in it. There's 88 pages, and it'll be the same price, $30 the first May. This one is nice. This one's got lighting. That lighting, I wonder if we can just, I don't know.
Is it that it's shining on it?
Yeah, it's sort of like, look at it's like reflecting or something. I don't know. These are like, definitely have some good texture to it.
There was one less.
No, it makes it worse. One less. Guys, my studio's just in a hole. That's all it is. My studio is.
Can you see it any better over there? Not really.
No, not
it's
really.
Just everything because there is some shine to the
texture.
to the paper itself. It has like some.
Yeah, I think it was better how you had it before. Yeah, this one's a textured one. $30 plus shipping. And I will, Blake
really
will.
Nice, like linen.
Yeah, it does have a nice texture. I like this one. That one I really like. Leslie, you want this one? When we get a chance, I'm going to do a video, and I will do a video and put it on my channel of Blake taking apart a wallpaper book. And then so you guys can see how to take it apart. And I got it for you, Leslie. You guys were all really super fair here. Nobody's going to try to outdo somebody. And I don't roll that way anyway, and catch me if I say the wrong person, because I can totally be wrong. I could definitely be, sometimes, but. Okay, this one is called, and this one's quite large. It's called Metallica with a K. Okay, and it is big. Let me see if I can. Oh, look at that. That's like so grainy. Can you please ask her, make sure she's not on the computer?
Well, let me bring them down closer.
No, it's not that. Don't worry about that. It's not that. It's just I'm watching it how they're saying it, and it's slow. So that means she's on there doing something. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So this one's called Metallica. This one is a big one. I want to say it feels like it's 18 by 18, but I don't know. I'll have to double check if you really want to know. And it's $30 plus shipping. Is all they are. They're all the same price. This one has like a subtle, looks like a linen, like a weaving pattern on it. And then this one's nice. Like you could actually use this for, well, you could use it for anything, but I'm telling you, I've taken them apart and sewed them. I've sewed pages together, made journals. Was she back on the internet?
I don't think she was doing something, but it wasn't like it was something that should have caused a problem. I don't know. She could have been watching little videos of.
Yeah, this one's really nice. It does have 3 layers of pages, so some of them are going to be longer and smaller.
Really bright gold.
That is really bright gold, but you can't see it on the thing.
Yeah.
It does
Because
have
of the
some patterns in it.
part, yeah.
because my lighting sucks, and
Yeah.
probably also the focus of this camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, I've had the worst time with Logitech. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get a whole new setup, but I'm gonna wait till I have. Till I know, I'm gonna get a new camera
These
and
are
everything.
Like nice silvery, nice gold, but it's.
Yeah. No, we don't want anybody upset, you guys. I never want to upset anybody. That's not mine, and I'm not. Yeah, that's not my game. Okay, looks like there's 64 pieces in this. 64 pages. I'm gonna start flipping from the back. It does have some patterns in it, but it's not texture like the other ones were textured. All the patterning is in the paint. In the, I don't know, what do you call it? Silk screening? I mean, I don't even know how they make wallpaper anymore. It used to be like block prints. This has got some muted patterns.
Layered,
but how do they do it? Do they
know.
Do it like, is it silk screened? Is it?
That's a pretty pattern.
Leslie, we're all here for you, girl. You did great. Nobody's like saying anything. I just want you to know that I'm not like, I don't want to offend you or anybody. You guys are doing me a big, huge favor by giving my stuff a good home. You can do so much with one book. I've cut them apart. So when I was teaching journaling, what I would do is I would try to show people that they didn't have to like go out of their comfort zone to find something they could make it with. So just take one piece, sew in it down the middle. I flip bend one down, sew a pocket in. They make really great little tiny, especially I don't know if you guys do any teacher kind of gifts, stuff like that. So I've made some small, like little notebooks with them. They're just all different. This one I like. These are much more subtle, much more muted. They're not high metallic. Not high metallic. I've had some that have been.
The colors are variations of silver and gold.
Like this is white on white, so I guess it's kind of hard to see.
It's actually really pretty, but I can imagine extremely hard to see on the computer.
No, it is. I mean, you can't even see it. Like, look at it. So that's why I think she's on doing something.
Well, I just went in there and talked to her.
But do you see? Like, look, this is what they're saying. And it's because of the bandwidth. I'm telling you, she's in there messing with it. I'm telling you. She's like,
We can find something that comes across a little better.
I don't know. This is totally my style. Like, I would totally paint on this. Isn't it funny? Like, you're like, oh, wow. Like, this would, like, I don't know if you can't even really see it, but this looks like a linen, and it looks like it has, like, not a brocade or I don't know, a pattern on it, but it's, like, beige on white. We're all friends here. Absolutely. You guys, I've been to some crazy, have you been to some crazy competitive sales where people are like, I gotta have that, and they're like, that's not me. Because if it's not fun, I don't want to do it. Oh, I like that one too. See the reflection so bad. This one is a really nice book. I think there is 60. I don't know. 64. So it's got 64 pieces of wallpaper. That looks like marble. This one has 60 pages, but it's a big book. It's where's your tape measure? What did I do with it? This is
18 by 18.
Are the pages actually 18 by 18 or the book? Because the book's a little bit bigger
Well,
than
I
the
think for the pages. You're going
the
to
book.
17
by 17. The pages are. We are all here. We are all here for each other. I agree with you. I like this one. It's like a. Oh, it looks like a marble, like a real marble. The rest of them are going to be a little bit more muted because that's the front of the book is more muted. So last call for book number 2. Book number 2. Book number 2. Last call for book number 2. I can try to, I don't know what I can do. I don't, let me just see what, you're saying it's buffering? You want this one, Dee Dee? Okay, hang on. You guys, it says I have good bandwidth, so I don't know anything, you guys. This one is a nice one. This one is a really big one. What's nice about this particular one is it's got more subtleties, so you could do a lot of stuff with it. Okay. All right. Oh, that one's heavy too. Okay, this one's called Ashford Tropics by Ashford. And it is bold and bright, and I'll tell you what pages are in it. There's 89 pieces of wallpaper here. And I think sometimes only we get these things here. I don't know if people like get this type of wallpaper where you guys are. I think some of it may be toward the, geared toward Hawaiian themes. You would think that you wouldn't need to put this in your house if you live in Hawaii because you can see it right outside your window. But no, condos do it.
And these are 16 by 12 pages.
These are what, 16 by 12?
Mm-hmm. The pages.
If she doesn't want the last book, don't worry about it. Just tell me yes or no if she wanted it. And if it's no, then I don't. You guys do not even think or worry about at all. It does not. Ooh, I like that one. That would be cute in the bathroom. This is supposed to be like mimicking grass, the grass balls. Jamie, just message me on Facebook and tell me if she wanted it, yes or no. And if she doesn't, don't worry about it. I like this one too. You guys, are you seeing this picture clear, or is it super blurry? Because I just pulled it up for me. See, this is me showing myself, but this is what they see.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because I may need to reboot. I mean, I don't know. I like this one. Stripes, big stripes. Oh, you want the book? Okay. You guys never have to worry with me. I'm not, it doesn't matter. I'm not that, I just want to see him get a good home. It's like when you've amassed a collection of things and you teach and you have people come and take those classes, and then suddenly you're leaving and you still have all the supplies that everybody needed to be taught with, right? I just want to see him get a good home. Guys, when you live on an island, it becomes very real how limited things are. And if you really want to upcycle and do stuff like that, you just take advantage where you can. You just take advantage when you can. You just go, oh wow, I can buy that or get that, and no buffing, perfectly clear. Okay, good. So then maybe it's just me because I'm trying to watch it like you guys are. So then, and this has some like little natural grass pieces with it. Ooh, I love that. Mm-hmm. You think it's more unstable against whites and metallics? So I've been looking into getting a new camera. Okay, so Blake he bought me a new laptop because my laptop stopped configuring with anything to do with Logitech. And then my laptop was so new that they didn't have Logitech hadn't matched up with that software. So I'm using, I don't even know which one, but when we finally get to North Carolina, I'm going to just do enough research and get the kind of camera that I really want and get some lighting that I really like. Right now it's like, and also my space here where I am is dark. In the back of our house, it's dark, but in the front of our house where it's much brighter and lighter, my next door neighbor jackhammers and he has an air compressor and you guys, it's ridiculous. Oh, I love this. This is like old fashioned. Oh, I love this one too. I like that one.
It is kind of cool.
Doesn't it look like it's like old fashioned? Like it looks like wallpaper from like the 30s. Or that stenciling that they used to do on the wall. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that one. So these are variations in tropical themes. Or I guess what this wallpaper designer thought was tropical. What is this supposed to be, like grass? Like a what is like a sisal?
It's like a weave of
like a sisal rug.
Like that, yeah.
Let me know if you want. Oh, Jamie, I have an extra one. I'll send it to you. I have a couple of cameras. I'll send you one. Just got to find them where they are on my crap. But yeah. Okay, this was Ashford Tropics, and it is, how many pages did I say it had? 89 pages. Leslie, look at the description box, and it'll tell you. Any takers for the tropics? Are you guys just burned out and ready to go to bed? Did I bore you with all my books? Thanks, Jamie. Okay, Tropics is still available. If somebody wants it, you can let me know. Next one. Oh, I love this. I like this one. I don't know much about wallpaper, but I like this Dwell Studio. Okay. Okay, so I like this Dwell Studio. This one has 61 pieces in it. This is going to be a little bit more loud and proud, but I love it. So this one definitely has some metallic in it too. Not a ton. You're gessoing. Good for you, you're gessoing, Trish. Okay. This is really nice. This has got some like the color, and then the back of it is like sort of metallic. Looks like a linen weave. This has got some dots in it. And some more dots. And birds. So I am debating on whether we're just kind of debating on whether we even do anything for Christmas, right? That's the way I feel. Oh, I love this. I'm sorry. I like loud. So this yellow with the birds is me. This has got some really cool geometrics in it. It doesn't show up as well as it does here. It's like got all these like lines through it, lots of detail. They're much nicer in person, you guys. So I was debating, I'm like, by the time we get out of here, we are going to be like, ready for a vacation. Oh, I love this.
Until the new year,
What? Hibernate until the new year?
at least.
Oh my God, if we get out of here, I'm like, the rate we're going. Oh, you guys. Yeah, I got him. I know you guys can't see it so well, but these patterns are really beautiful. And I think it's sort of a pewter color, like the paper. This one's like an orange piece, but the pattern's in pewter. Yeah, I don't know. I just like this Dwell Studio. It's definitely broader patterns, but oh my gosh, were you guys here when I fell out of the chair last time? Were any of you guys here? 1 minute. What was it, Jamie? 1 minute and what? 34 seconds. 1 hour and 34 seconds. You're more and more gratefully to buy your house. But Liz, you would have gotten a moving truck and just packed all your stuff. What is my neighbor doing? He's decided he's using like a leaf blower. I told you it was 1 hour and 34 minutes in. Oh my God, Jamie, you have to put the link in there. You guys can laugh until you cry when I fell out of my chair. Okay. I reached into the bottom of this barrel of books and I fell out of my chair. I laughed so hard. I was laying on the floor and then the bucket fell on my head because I had the bins. The Paris one I had was awesome. I don't know if I have another Paris one, but it was. You guys, what you have to understand is like, I didn't understand how wallpaper actually works, but what it is, it's seasonal. Okay. So they make new books, every 6 months or it's like some crazy thing. And so this one's nice too. All of them are nice. I like the Paris one too, but they're not, no, you can't find them online. I'm lucky because I have a really good friend here that is an interior designer. And that's how I got a hold of wallpaper books. So this is Dwell Studio. It is 61 pages, 1 hour and 34 minutes. If you guys want to laugh. Any takers for this one? It was so funny. Or what about when Blake was trying to put together were you guys here when he was putting together the 3D? Which I have to say was very traumatic for me. I have a thing, how everybody has their thing. I have a thing for dies. Okay. And so anyway, any takers for Dwell? You want to hand me, is there anyone that are just plain floral or I don't know what they are. Just hand me another, I don't know, babe. I'm batting 1,000 today. The die cuts. Oh my God, that was so hilarious. And he was like, I can't even how do you get your fingers? What are you going to put in this? It was just, oh my God. It was so ridiculous. God, hit the dies. That was just too much. What is that one? Well, help me that way. Last call for Dwell. All right, here you go. This one is called Dimensions 750 Home. Dimensions and color. Oh my God, it was too funny. When I fell off the stool, was funny. But when he couldn't do the die cutting thing, he was like, what do you do with this? How do you do this? Okay, there are 66 pages in this. And they are all very pale. These are all like off-whites, but they have like a texture. It was so funny. My God, guys, my life is exactly as ludicrous as that was. It is totally always, it was so ridiculous. Can you guys even see this, or is it just a complete blur? See, because I'm looking at it from my YouTube vantage point. Looking at it from my YouTube studio, it's clear. But looking at it from my YouTube, looking at the other channel, it's not. So, oh my God, you guys, it was so funny. See, you never know. I'll do like a Lucy. What did you say? I keep repeating. So you know what? How about this? How about this? How about let's take a 5-minute break and I will come back on. I will. It's pretty blurry. Okay. So I'm going to go figure it out. Let's take a 5-minute break. I'm going to exit this video. I'm going to stop the stream and I'll start a new one. Okay. It's like over editing. Okay. Well, maybe I need to turn everything off and I'll turn everything back on and we'll come back in a few minutes. Okay. So come back and find me in a few. All right. Bye. She has got to get off the internet.